The Camon 30 series is shaping up to be Tecno's most improved devices yet. Major talk points have to be Tecno's AI and that partnership with Sony for their imaging system, enough for them to even boast about universal skin tones. Now, I had some hands-on time with them at MWC, so let's talk about what you should expect when it finally reaches the market. For this series, we have the Camon 30 Premier, Camon 30 Pro 5G, Camon 30 and Camon 30 5G. In Nigeria, I believe we should be getting all models, or at the very least 3 of them. The star of the series, of course, is the 30 Premier. The Camon 30 Pro 5G comes close since it actually has the same processor, and it will be exciting to see if we get all the models in this region. Now, Tecno also made a couple of interesting reviews at MWC, including the Dynamic One Robot Dog, the Megabook laptop, the Power 6 Pro, and my personal favorite, the Pocket Go gaming device. But I want to focus this video on the Camon 30 series. You can check out my Instagram for more videos on all that they reviewed at MWC. I covered a lot of them. Now, design-wise, the Camon 30 series look really great and feel nice on the hands, especially the 30 Premier. While they all have a similar design, you'll notice that the Premier version has a slightly elevated area near the camera ring. It's actually really nice, and I love the direction Tecno has decided to go for the design here. It's easily right up there with the best designed or most premium built mid-range smartphones. All models have a vegan leather version, but there's no telling if those will be available to all regions like we had with the Camon 20 series, which was really nice, by the way. I could go on about the design, but let's talk more about features and functionality. All of the Camon series will be launching with the latest Android version 14 and iOS 14, which Tecno boasts a lot of AI features. The likes of object eraser, removing background from photos, some generative AI stuff, and with a more advanced version of their assistant Ella. Now, when I get one for review, I'll definitely be exploring all of its AI features. Now, the Camon 30 Premier and 30 Pro 5G is powered by a MediaTek Dimensity 8200 Ultimate. It's a mid-range processor which is close to flagship performance, and depending on how Tecno chooses to price this, it might be the best performing one for its category. For context, that's a similar processor to what we got on Xiaomi's 13T. Now, the Camon 30 5G has a Dimensity 7020, while the base Camon 30 is running a Helio G99 Ultimate, same processor we have on the Spark 20 Pro Plus. Now, as a first for mid-range devices, I believe we are getting a 120Hz LTPO AMOLED display for the Camon 30 Premier. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't think of any other mid-range phone with an LTPO display. The Camon 30 Pro 5G has a 144Hz refresh rate, while the rest of the series also have a 120Hz AMOLED display, but not LTPO like the Premier. The 30 Premier has a higher 1.5K display resolution that is more than the regular 1080p we're used to, and that's pretty much flagship display specifications for the Camon 30 Premier, which is actually really nice. A major talking point from Tecno's launch at MWC was the image processing. They've partnered with Sony and have used the IMX890 sensor, which is an ultra-large sensor as described. They're also boasting universal skin tones, and that is the ability to detect and process images correctly regardless of your skin tone. That is something even the iPhone struggles with. But from the demonstration that I saw on the display unit, it actually works really well, and I'd love to see how well it does that with the final retail version. Now, according to the guy that demoed it for me, these indicators will not be showing on the final retail version. It's just going to do that in the background, but the processing should do its job. But it would be nice if they had like a toggle for it, because I kind of like to see it when I point the camera at someone and it tells me, oh, this is your skin tone. Like, it's a nice stuff. Now, the camera specifications, Tecno actually did a thing with the hardware. On the Premier, it's 50 megapixel cameras all around, including with the selfie camera. I like that they are not like trying to get all 200 megapixel camera sensors. No, the Camon series is actually focused on cameras. They are trying to prioritize quality, so we're going for a 50 megapixel camera setup all around. That is a 50 megapixel main camera, ultra wide camera, a telephoto camera with 3x optical zoom, and a selfie camera, all 50 megapixels. Now, that is some interesting camera specifications, and I'm actually eager to have my hands on one for proper test. The other devices do not have the exact same camera configuration as the Premier. They won't be getting the telephoto camera nor the 50 megapixel ultra wide. Only the 30 Pro 5G retains the ultra wide, but its 50 megapixel selfie camera goes across the series. The red dot you see near the camera ring, Tecno calls it the action dot. It will light up while recording videos. It also serves as a charging indicator. I'm not sure if it is going to work for notifications, but we'll wait to see when we get our hands on one. All of the Camon 30 series supports 70 watts ultra charging. I believe that should be the fastest on any of Tecno's devices. Previously we had 45 watts as the maximum. if I'm correct. They are really going all out with the Camon series, and I'm really curious about the next Phantom series. You know, the Phantom V Fold actually launched at the last MWC event, and it has been a solid device so far. I don't know what the pricing will be exactly for the Camon series, but it's a mid-range device and we're expecting availability somewhere maybe next month. I think that's when it will have proper launch in different regions. What are your thoughts on the Camon 30 series and where Tecno is headed, especially with all that they reviewed at MWC? I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on that Pocket Go device. Catch you in the next one.